Well, good morning. Welcome to Thoughts That Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee Wallach. We're here each and every day at 8 a.m. as we explore this cosmos. We explore our mind. We explore possibilities. We uncover ways of being a greater us. Yes, that's what we're doing. By the type of questions we ask ourselves, by leaning into those habits that we think are serving us, but are really not serving us. They're keeping us locked into where we are. We can expand our horizon. We can expand our possibility. We can expand our probability. And so one of the things that I thought I would talk about today is this idea of self-love, and that if one is self-loving, if one is really self-loving, one will reach out for support when needed. Do you see that? Do you get that? If you truly accept yourself as you are, which is what self-love is, when you truly accept yourself as you are, and you're, say, struggling emotionally, you'll reach out to someone who you feel will help you rediscover your truth. Not someone who'll play pity party with you. No. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about pity party. I'm not talking about getting stuck in the story. That's not support. Support is someone who listens to where you are, asks you questions, and then points out possibilities. One of the things that when people are talking to me that I've known for a while, one of the first questions I ask them is, how's your daily spiritual practice? Chances are, if they're struggling right now, they've let their daily spiritual practice go. And so for those of you who don't know me that well and don't understand when I say spiritual practice, for me, it's about meditation. Meditation is something that I highly recommend to everybody twice a day. You build up to it, but that's something that it's non-negotiable in my life. Not only is it meditation, but it's also understanding that I have a body, you have a body, you have an ego mind, I have an ego mind, but that's not who we are. Those are things we use to have an experience of life. We're something greater than that, that's undefinable. We call it the soul. We call it infinite wisdom. We call ourselves the microcosm of the macrocosm. Yeah, I get that. It's undefinable. It's undefinable. That's what I know about it. But I know that that's what I am. I know that this body is a vessel that I get to use to experience life. That's why I love my body. I'm not attached to it, but I love my body because it's the vessel. And that's why I take care of my body to do that. So we're approaching Christmas, and there is a whole energy that surrounds Christmas. Good morning, Tanisha. And anyone out there, tell me, write in the comments, what is the energy that you identify with Christmas? What is the energy around it? What does it mean you're going to experience, or you should experience, or anything like that? Write that in the comment section. Just don't be shy out there. Let's communicate with each other. If you're watching, there's an interest. That's how I look at it. There's an interest. So Beth says love. What is love? Let's break it down. That's acceptance. That's accepting yourself as you are. It's accepting your life as you are. It's accepting others as they are. And it's moving forward. But love it's not something, oh, I love you so much. That's not love. That's an emotional expression. Good morning, Linda. Tanisha says family, time, food, laughter, joy, giving, great qualities. And Tanisha, do you ever experience the opposite during the holidays? You bet you do. You bet you do. Why? Because life is always in balance. Do you ever remember? I remember this when my kids were young and we were celebrating Christmas, and we'd have the tree up. We were all into the whole thing of Christmas, and then they'd open their gifts up, and then we'd have our big Christmas family breakfast. And then there was an absolute letdown. Why was there a letdown? You can't stay high all the time. You see, that's the problem. People who get addicted to drugs and alcohol and things, they think they can stay high all the time. No. We are beings that are constantly rebalancing ourselves. Do you get that? That's what we're doing. See, Shariel, did I say that right, Shariel? I think I did. Shariel, Christmas means nothing to me but giving gifts. Now that my children are older, I'm done with it. Interesting. Interesting. Kai says excitement and anticipation. Adrian says peace. Sandra Lynn says giving. Let me ask a question. Should Christmas be any different than any other day? It's a really good question. Why are we making this one day so special? I ask that question because I'm not much into the tradition of Christmas. I was raised in that tradition, but now I'm not in it. I don't have children that are of that age. I do have a granddaughter, but I won't be with her this year. But rest assured, there was giving happening, and she will open those givingness on Christmas Day. But what I want to teach her is like tonight. What are we going to do tonight? We're going to take out of the attic the 8-foot inflatable Grinch, put it outside, light it up. My wife is going to be there. I'm going to be in a Grinch costume that I have. I am going to film it, directing all of my conversation toward my granddaughter, Claire, so that she can replay it over and over again and have an experience of her grandmother and grandfather. For me, Christmas is an experience of love. Christmas is an experience of connection. And shouldn't we love and connect every day as many times as we can? I think so. I think that's where the illusion is. We say, one day I'll connect, one day I'll do this. No, we should be, here's a key word, folks. This is where most people struggle. It's balance. Can you balance your job? Can you balance your relationships? Can you balance your career? Can you balance your money aspect? Can you balance your spirituality? And can you do that from a place of love? It's a great question, isn't it? Because if you can do that every day, you are an exceptional human expression of love. Exceptional. Because most people are living completely unconsciously right now. So here's the thing. People say, what is this thing you got, agape? You know what agape means? If you don't know what agape means, let me share it with you. It's Greek. It means unconditional love. What is unconditional love? Unconditional acceptance. So what we teach at agape, this is what I teach in and out, over and over. If you listen to me, you'll get this. I teach conscious living. And by living consciously, we get to create and experience love and fulfillment. Think about that. Consciously living, creating love of oneself, of others, and fulfillment using our gifts in the world to create whatever it is that really juices us. I love that. So here's a great question. What are you juiced about? What are you excited about? I can tell you, yesterday we met with a marketing person who's going to be helping us at Agape take our message out to the world in a consistent, persistent, and incredible manner. We decided to invest in ourselves so that we can bring this message to more people. Why? Because our goal is to help people learn that they have power within them, to support them as they uncover their truth. It's simple as that. Because why? When you're giving what you love the most, you feel friggin' great. Does that make sense? I can't tell you the testimonials that I get from people I have never met saying, you said this. Oh my God, it changed my life. I had no idea. See, and I say that to you because you have no idea how you're changing people around you's life. So the key thing is, I would say to you, start to live consciously. Start to be authentic. And most importantly, if you need support, find those one or two critical people in your life and reach out and know that it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It's a sign of love. A sign of love. Do you hear that? Love means I am worthy. I know I am worthy to reach out and be supported. So with that in mind, I want to thank you for joining me here today. Know that I'll be here every day at 8 o'clock. Christmas Eve, I'll be here at 8 o'clock. Christmas Day, I'll be here at 8 o'clock. I'm just here at 8 o'clock. It's what I do. Why? Because it juices me. So until the next time we see each other, I want you to know, no one says it to you. I love you, just like you are. Have a great day, everybody. Aloha.